How's it? Today is Tuesday, May 24th, and I am doing a deload back squat and overhead press day. I wrote hip warm up in here, but I actually did not do a hip warm up today. I did not have time. I had to go get my pants altered for Alex's wedding on Sunday, so I had to go and drop it off before the shop closed. The shop closed at 7. So I made a beeline straight from work to there, and then I was like, you know what? I don't have time to dilly dally with my hip warm up. That usually takes me about 15, 20 minutes to do. So I just went straight into movement specific warm up. I think it turned out okay. Like today specifically, 135 for six triples is not very heavy. It's also not very challenging. It's not even to the weight where I would deem using a belt necessary. Typically, I belt up at 140 or I guess 3 plates. So if I'm working in pounds, this is my first set here. If I'm working in pounds, then 315. If I'm working in kilos, then 140. I understand that's a 7 pound difference, but I think mentally it's just like the 3 plates on the sides. It's a little bit daunting. So I'm like, all right, like probably now's the time to use my belt. Over the past week, actually, I had a lot of discussion with a bunch of different people about like whether or not you should belt, use your sleeves or whatever. And I always feel that like if it's not like covering up an injury, then you should always use the equipment that is going to be the closest to meet conditions. It's the reason why I don't really use my illegal belt anymore because I don't use it to clean. So I try to use my hook grip belt when I'm squatting. So similar ideas, right? I think as far as not using my belt for 140, I think it's the same idea as like me not using my belt when I'm cleaning for anything under 100. So I don't use my belt for anything under 100 basically. So it's just like not high enough intensity to use my belt. So that's the reason why I'm not belting. Even though I just said like, yeah, you should try to get everything close to meet conditions as possible. Uh, I just sound like a huge hypocrite. It's okay. It's okay. After that, Steve actually asked me to just do up to a heavy set of 5 for my overhead press. Um, so today I'm just going to a heavy set of 5 to whatever I think I can do for 5. I don't know how much I can do. I don't know what to expect. I know last week I tried to do like 73 or 74. I don't even remember. I only did one. So that in itself was just humbling experience. So if I could do 70 today, that was like my thought was like if I could do 70, that would be good. And I ended up doing 70. It was not easy. Not easy in the slightest. But I did it, and I was able to kind of squeak through and no downsets, which I think is kind of cool. I haven't had a day where I had no downsets intentionally. Whereas there are days when I don't do any downsets because I'm lazy or because I don't have time. But today was no downsets because there was no downsets. He literally just like, yeah, just do a set of 5. So here is me psyching myself up for my set of 5. Everybody left the gym already, so I turned the music off. Um, I mean, I'm listening to my music in my earphones here. I'm not super sure what I'm listening to. Um, Maybe a Billie Eilish song, or it might be the what's that guy's name? I forgot his name. That one good dude, Jack Harlow. Just because I think it's catchy. That's 3. This is 4, right? And so look at how difficult that is. So how the hell am I gonna do this 5th rep? I'm just gonna do it. um, yeah, I'm glad I stuck with it because I would have been very disappointed if I only got 4 there. That would have been really upsetting to me. And after that, I finished off with a little higher volume than normal for my dips. So 3 sets of 20. I usually do like 3 sets of 15. Um, and then my just back extensions, bodyweight back extensions. He told me that I could go harder on my accessories today, just because I'm going a little bit lighter on intensity for the compound lifts. But I didn't really have a lot of energy and I didn't have a lot of time, So I, just went through it with our higher volume. So it is what it is. Otherwise, today was pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Again, serving as a deload today is a 5 out of 5 on deload. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.